Frugal living is more than just cutting coupons or skipping your daily coffee. It's a lifestyle that smart savers use to make their money work harder. Imagine a regular person who lives a simple life yet retires early or buys a house without debt. That's the power of frugal habits. These people don't live with less because they have to, but because they choose to. They make careful choices that add up over time. In this video, we'll look at the surprising habits of people who are always saving money. Whether you're trying to pay off debt, save for something big, or just want more control over your finances, these habits can inspire you. By understanding and applying even a few of these tips, you can take steps toward a financially stress-free life. Number 1. A mindset of value over cost. People who are good at saving money don't just look for the cheapest option. They focus on value. This means they think about what they're getting for their money over time. For example, buying a high-quality pair of shoes might cost more now, but if they last for 5 years instead of just one, it ends up being cheaper in the long run. These savers understand that spending a bit more upfront can actually save money over time because they don't need to replace items as often. Frugal people are not just looking to cut costs but to make smart choices that add value to their lives. Instead of buying disposable or low-quality items that break quickly, they invest in things that last. This habit also extends to their daily routines, like choosing homemade meals that are healthier and cheaper compared to takeout. If you want to start thinking like a saver, try asking yourself, will this purchase still be useful to me in a year? If the answer is no, reconsider it. Shifting your focus from what's cheapest to what gives you the most value can help you build a stronger financial foundation and avoid wasting money. Number 2. Mastering the art of DIY. Frugal people save a lot of money by doing things themselves instead of paying for services. They learn basic skills like fixing a leaky faucet, painting a room, or sewing a button. These skills might seem small, but they add up to big savings over time. For example, fixing a simple plumbing issue at home could save hundreds of dollars that would otherwise go to a repair service. Cooking at home is another great example. Instead of spending money on takeout or dining out, frugal people prepare meals themselves. It's often healthier and much cheaper. They also enjoy DIY projects like making homemade gifts, upcycling old furniture, or doing simple home improvements. Not only does this save money, but it also brings a sense of pride and accomplishment. At first, learning DIY skills can be challenging, but there are plenty of free resources like YouTube tutorials or online forums to help. Many people find that once they start, it's actually fun to learn new things and solve problems on their own. By mastering the art of DIY, you can reduce costs and become more self-reliant, making it easier to save money and build financial security. Number 3. Leveraging technology and apps. Frugal people know how to use technology to make saving money easier. They use budgeting apps like Mint or Nab. You need a budget to keep track of every dollar. These apps help them see where their money goes and plan their spending better. Setting up automatic savings transfers is another simple trick. Apps like Acorns can round up purchases to the nearest dollar and save the difference, making saving feel effortless. Cashback and coupon apps are also popular tools. Apps like Rakuten or Honey automatically find discounts and cashback offers when shopping online. This means frugal people never miss out on a chance to save money. Some even use grocery apps that offer cashback on food items, like Ibotta, turning everyday shopping into a way to save more. Frugal people are also smart about using price comparison websites. Before they buy anything, they check prices across different stores to make sure they get the best deal. They use alerts for price drops and take advantage of sales when they can. By leveraging technology, they don't just save money once, they build habits that help them save consistently. This way, they make sure that technology works for them, not against them. Number 4. The power of the 30-day rule. One powerful habit that frugal people use to control spending is the 30-day rule. This rule is simple but effective. Before buying something that isn't necessary, wait 30 days. This delay helps people avoid impulse buying, which often leads to regret and wasted money. Instead of buying on the spot, they write down the item and come back to it later. Why is this so effective? It's because waiting gives the brain time to think clearly and decide if the purchase is really important. Many times, after 30 days, people find they no longer want the item or realize it wasn't worth the money. This habit stops unnecessary spending and helps build discipline. The 30-day rule also helps with saving for more meaningful things. Instead of spending money on small, impulsive items, people can put that money toward bigger goals, like vacations, a new car, or an emergency fund. If you want to try this, start by making a list of things you want to buy, but wait before purchasing them. You'll soon see how often those must-have items turn out to be things you can live without. This simple habit can make a big difference in your overall savings. Number 5. Mastering minimalism. Frugal people often practice minimalism, which means focusing on what really matters and living with less. This doesn't mean they live without nice things. It means they choose only the things that add value to their lives. By doing this, they avoid clutter and unnecessary spending. When you own fewer items, you spend less on buying, maintaining, and storing them. Minimalism also helps reduce the desire to buy more. Frugal people understand that having more doesn't always make life better. Instead, they find joy in experiences and meaningful moments, not just in owning things. This mindset helps them save money while feeling happier and more satisfied. A simple way to start practicing minimalism is by decluttering. Go through your belongings and decide what you truly need and love. Selling or donating the rest can even bring in some extra cash. Once you clear out the unnecessary items, you'll think more carefully before buying something new. Living with less doesn't mean missing out. It means being more intentional with your choices. This habit helps frugal people save more money and live a simpler, more focused life, where money goes toward what truly matters, not just more stuff. Number 6. Creative side hustles and the value of time. Frugal people often use their skills and hobbies to make extra money. They know that side hustles are a great way to boost savings without taking up too much time. These side jobs could be anything from freelance writing, tutoring, or selling handmade crafts online. Even hobbies like photography, baking, or gardening can become small businesses that bring in extra cash. The key is finding something you enjoy and turning it into a way to earn money. They also value their time as much as their money. Frugal people are smart about choosing side hustles that fit into their lives without making them feel overwhelmed. They understand that time is a precious resource, and they try to spend it wisely. If a side job takes too much time and pays too little, they look for better options. For example, someone who loves writing might take on a few freelance projects each month instead of working long hours at a second job. This way, they earn extra money but still have time for themselves and their family. By using creative side hustles and valuing their time, frugal people build a steady stream of income that helps them save more without burning out. This habit helps them stay balanced while growing their savings. Number 7. Bulk buying with strategy. Frugal people know that buying in bulk can save a lot of money, but they do it with strategy. They don't just buy large amounts of anything. They focus on non-perishable items and things they use often, like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, or canned food. Buying in bulk means paying less per unit, which can lead to big savings over time. For example, buying a large pack of rice or pasta usually costs less per pound than buying smaller packages. However, frugal people are careful to avoid waste. They know that buying perishable items like fresh produce in bulk can lead to spoilage if not used quickly. This wastes both food and money. To make bulk buying work, they plan meals ahead and store items properly. Another smart move is joining warehouse stores or forming a buying group with friends or family. This way, they can split the cost of bulk items and share them. They also keep an eye out for sales and use coupons when buying in bulk to maximize savings. By thinking ahead and buying strategically, frugal people get more for their money without having to shop as often. This habit keeps their spending under control and helps them stock up smartly. Number 8. Negotiation as a life skill. Frugal people understand that negotiation is an important skill that can save money in many areas of life. They know that the first price offered isn't always the final one and aren't afraid to ask for a better deal. Whether it's buying a car, talking to a service provider about lowering a bill, or asking for discounts at local stores, they approach negotiation with confidence. One secret to successful negotiation is being prepared. Frugal people do their research, know the average prices, and are ready to explain why they deserve a better deal. They also use polite and positive language, which helps in reaching an agreement without making anyone uncomfortable. Negotiating might feel awkward at first, but practice makes it easier. Even a small discount can add up to big savings over time. By mastering this skill, frugal people save money on big and small purchases, stretching their budget even further. Frugal living isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about making smart choices with your money. People who save well see it as a lifestyle that brings freedom, not as a set of strict rules. By focusing on value, learning new skills, using technology, and being creative, they enjoy life while spending less. These habits let them save for what really matters and live with less stress about money. Frugal living is about living smarter and building a secure, happy future. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.